So last week I wanted to attend a friend's wedding. As you can see, he's a rich kid. So I had to go iron my beautiful suit at a dry cleaner's shop. So the dry cleaner told me that I will have to come back to get my clothes. Reason being, he had a lot of clothes to handle at the moment. So since I was already running late, I had to go find another place. And guess what? There is enough space in the shop for him to have 2 extra pressing boards. And apart from that, I saw 2 other guys who are working with him, and one of them was actually washing clothes while the other one was just there with him in the shop. Why am I saying this? So I'm saying this to say that if you are running any business, do not think small. Think of how you could be able to save as many customers as possible within a very short period of time. Think of how you could be able to create a lot of employment. Think of how you could be able to retain your customers, because this is one of the core reasons while you are in business. You need to make sure you retain your customers. You need to make sure you are able to save as many customers as possible. And in order for you to remain in business, you need to make sure you generate revenue. And you could not be able to generate revenue if you don't have enough customers. And also think of creating employment, because we have a whole lot of unemployed people out there. Don't depend on one thing except you don't have the resources to afford as many tools as possible. You should have alternative, and this should be one of your priorities if you want to remain in business for a long time, and also if you don't want to disappoint your customers. Having an alternative for most of your tools will help you a long way. Let me share a little of my story with you. Earlier this year, I bought this. So I bought this not because I had the money. I bought it not because I was able to afford it. I bought it because it was a necessity. And considering the fact that I spent a whole lot of money in the previous years on fuels, I spent a lot of money on repairs and maintenance of generator. In a country where steady power supply is a taboo. And this has helped my productivity a great deal, as I could now be able to shoot video content at any time of the day or night without being disturbed by the sound of generator. So later on, I asked myself, what will happen in the rainy season when there is not going to be enough sun for my solar? And what will happen when there is a 2 days non-stop rainfall with no power supply, as they may be using more than 3 weeks to dry the wire after the heavy rainfall? So after asking myself these questions, I had to go get a generator. So when I bought my generator, and people be like, you have solar system already, so why not use the money for something else? And guess what? A few weeks later, there was an heavy rainfall, and the vents behind my solar panel collapsed due to flood. At this point, if not for God, my solar panel could have scattered that day. And I thank God my friends came around during the weekend, and they helped me carry the broken blocks to support the solar panel stand. After this incident, my solar panel could not be able to get energy from the sun because it was tilted toward the wall of my apartment. What would happen at this point if I did not get a generator before this incident? Depend on these people you call NEPA, no way, they will fall your hands. Aside from my solar system, generator, and this intermittent power supply, I still have a very good power bank just in case of necessity. With all the support systems, I cannot remember not having power on my devices due to lack of electricity. My devices could be off for some other reasons, but not due to lack of electricity while at home. So if you are a business person, I want you to take this into consideration. Look out for those necessities in your business and have alternatives, except you cannot afford them at the moment. But this should be a priority for you, so you won't be found wanting when things go south. I hope this helps. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notification so you get notified once I drop a new video.